hard last night. Oh my goodness. Hola. ¿Cómo están? ¿Había mucha lluvia? ¿Agua?
Sí.
So what happened as far as there was an outlet? I was wondering, are we going to have the stove over here?
Yeah, it is still.
Can we put the refrigerator here?
That's where it's going.
Okay. Do you see anything that's not right?
I just see that they didn't finish doing the ceiling here, and I don't know why they're going over there without doing this part first.
I don't know. It seems like they work on one unit and then they work on another unit. I'd like to go up. I want to see what's on the second floor. But I don't want. Uh-huh. What is? Huh? What do you say?
This is the video he sent me.
For what?
The truck hasn't arrived yet. It's still on the way.
What is it?
For these pieces that are going in here.
Okay. Oops. So somehow you said down here something is connected to make it all one piece?
Yeah, right here. This your main beam that you have here.
This right
that you're
there.
on top of.
Uh-huh.
From this Castillo over is going to be all linked together.
And that's why being shallower is okay.
Because it's all one. It's going to be all one. Just like here. And that's not even more, they're not even putting that beam there, by the way. That's just for reinforcement. They're coming out here for reinforcement, but it's actually going all the way over there from that beam over there. There's not going to be a beam here.
Well, why? Oh, okay.
This is just for concrete.
Oh, I see.
And the other one is going to be here, on top of this.
Okay.
The other one is going to be way over here. We're going to dig this one out too, but again, it's just for reinforcement. It's not going to have a beam there. It's going to be out here.
Explain.
It's going to be mounted in here.
Explain this to me so that I'm not awake at 3 a.m. thinking, wait a minute.
This is all going to be connected here.
Okay. Gotcha.
Just tie the whole structure
because
together.
I thought that the balcony was gonna, or the third floor was up ahead. That was part of that. But where is that going to be at? Because you guys were talking about how far
it goes out to here, but all of this gets extended out. All of this
will be connected to it.
Will be connected.
Gotcha.
As is this one here. Right here. As will be this one too.
Okay. All right. And I was thinking about needing a hood, a range hood.
Don't hit your head.
I didn't today. Notice how the electrician has come in and has chiseled in the wall, and it will start to install outlets in the tubes to run the cables for electricity. But I guess it settles everything, although I don't know if I want it any more settled with now that we've started to go up. Look at the water puddled in here. I notice water, and it's just standing water, and it's going to evaporate just like a puddle would out on the street. So there's nothing to worry about. This is the process for getting the cement ready.
Turn dryer right here too.
Okay, so this is coming into the second story. This here is the master, and this is the second bedroom, just like before. It's just a copy of what's below. And I can't go across that. So don't
But
go
you can
over
see
there.
it. So this opening here is the bathroom for the hallway.
Yeah.
This is going to be the hallway still. This is going to be the laundry room. This is going to be the master bathroom.
Did you get any word about the opening for the vent and how it was plugged down there?
Same thing.
Where's the window to here? We don't have a window over here?
No, because you don't have access down below. This is going to be their view to see people coming in.
Okay.
Too.
Mostly for that. This is very rustic.
It's much more rustic from this angle than it is from
I
the
think
ground
it's
floor.
better to look at that being rustic than this side being rustic.
I think they mostly will look out this way.
I think they're gonna, but I'm curious of what it looks like over there.
Over there.
Well, up in the front. What all do we look down into? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what's going on? Come over here.
Puede ser que llueva hoy en la noche y está destapado la gorra. ¿Está bien? La máquina de soldadora está destapada. Pero llueve en la noche. Tú vente avisando.
Usually we come at the end of the day. We came at the earlier part of the day.
Muy bien, gracias.
De nada.
Qué bueno. Wow, look how much water poured in here. But I guess it settles it all down, packs it down for them. Now, in the front, there's a big, they cemented it. Is that a footing for the third bedroom?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Luego se pone
No, sí.
el firme encima de todo eso.
Pero lleva una tapa realzada. La tapa realzada tapa y nada más queda un orificio que tiene dos hoyitos, uno aquí y otro aquí.
Okay.
La tapita ahorita que se la enseño.
Entonces eso sí va a tener el concreto encima.
Ah, sí.
He's talking about how big the outlet is, and he doesn't want there to be big gaps around the covers of those, making sure that they're not too big. And the electrician is trying to explain to him how it will work, but we've seen them where they have big gaps around it, and we don't want that, but we'll see. Oh, they're measuring something out here.
What?
What are they measuring out here? They pulled tubes out?
Yeah, probably. It was just something. These things were probably sitting there, and they had to pull out
Maybe.
because they got rid.
Just want to see what it's like if I was sitting in here in the corner in my living room. And
Well, this is going to be a big door.
yeah, that'll be a sliding glass door. Cool. Yeah. These
Although it
units.
will be a little bit darker because the overhang goes over 2.5 meters.
Yeah, but with the sun beating in the mornings, it'll be cooler in here. It's warm here a lot most of the year. This is like it's like living right in the middle of old Mexico. And there are some modern buildings going. It's interesting to watch people watch what they do, how they live out on the streets. Look, we can see down there on that street. It'll be very entertaining just to watch from here. And the mirador, is the mirador going to come out over this master bedroom?
Well, yeah, it's because that's the roof of the whole unit, so it does. But we're not going to cover that part of the mirador.
Yeah. I'm wanting to see how high the building looks from the street below.
That's sandal one.
Ugh. Whoa. She did it.
You can see how big the upper floor unit, the 3-bedroom will be, because look at here is the footing for the
So it's gonna
the
come out
third
this
bed,
much?
yeah, the master bedroom. I don't know what all they did above. They didn't leave. I don't know where the ladder is. The escalator, the ladder. But they brought in all of these these are pieces of flooring. But on Saturdays they only work half of a day, so. But this is here. This wasn't there this morning. Yeah. Oh yeah, they did quite a bit in here. The ceilings feel real nice and tall. And they did the hallway here. Here's more scaffolding in here. And they're using the broken bricks to fill in. A lot of broken bricks. There's a ladder. I would climb up there. Maybe in a little bit. Hi, my name is Lori. I am a wife, mother, grandmother, and I am a pastor's wife, and I've lived in Mexico since 2004 with my family. It's always been my dream to build little houses for our 3 kids and ourselves, and the closest that I could get to it was my husband is letting us build a four-plex. And we looked and looked for a while for a piece of land. It was getting harder and harder to find something that was in our price range, which we needed something more economical. And I really wanted a view. I wanted a view because we live here in beautiful Lake Chapala, and there are mountains and the lake, and I always feel close to the Lord when I can see His creation. And if someday I get to retire here, which is the plan, I really wanted to be close to the Chapala Centro, where there is a ciclopista. Ciclopista is the bike path, and I wanted it to be easy just to get in and out of town. So that was why we chose this location. It is in the most liveliest area of Chapala, which means that it's always full of life. You are hearing roosters crowing, you're hearing the people coming up and down, going to work, or they're just sitting out on the sidewalks and they're visiting and having a great time. And that is something that I wanted to be part of, because the people are sweet and they kind of look out for you and take care of you, which is an honor. So I am very happy to be building here to be with the people. We like the people. And so I guess one of the things I wanted to touch on today was there's been talk about gentrification, which some people will say, well, that only is happening in the touristy areas, or that's only happening in Mexico City. And I thought, not that anybody really needs my opinion, but I was watching some bloggers, YouTubers in other areas of the nation, and learned something very interesting, that rental prices aren't just going up in our area. Rental prices have gone up all over the nation of Mexico. So it's getting harder and harder to find more economical places to live that are 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms. It's very, very hard to find. And it concerns me because our children they've grown up here in Mexico, they work here in Mexico, and so it just kind of bothers me, because I want them to have a nice place to live and raise their kids. And so if this is something that we could do to help our family out, then it gives my heart a lot of joy. So whether they decide to live here or not, that's okay. It still was a dream, and I can say it's one of those things where you can say I got to do it, and I like it. I don't have any trouble at all spending my time looking at this view. It's very beautiful out here. Everybody that comes up says, what a beautiful view, and we say, well, that's why we bought this lot. So I guess just to say that Yes, it's more and more difficult, even here in what I call the old part of Mexico, the old Mexico authentic areas. Here in Chapala, the rental prices have gone up, unfortunately. I don't quite understand how it's all going to work, but it's not just here, it is everywhere. From the Baja Arm to Mexico City, everywhere in the nation, the rental prices have gone up. But so it's not just gentrification, it's just the prices have changed. Sometimes I'm amazed at how prices have gone up. I'm trying to think of what I went to buy the other day, and I know what it was. It was really cute. I went to take my grandsons, they're 9. I went to take them to get their haircut there in San Antonio, Tlayacapan. And I said to them that their grandpa used to get his haircut there at that place. And I remember in 2006 when we came out to this area, he got his haircuts and he paid 25 pesos. And one of my grandsons, he said right away, he says, "Was it any good?" And it was so funny. Anyway, it was really cute. Anyway, when I went to there and they got their haircuts, my husband told me, how much was it, Kaylee?
No, 80.
I think it was, he now pays 130, doesn't he? Or 150?
120, but because it was the kids,
Yeah.
we got 80.
Yeah, my husband pays 120 pesos now, and the kids we were only charged 80 for the kids, but I had just thought, when he told me 120 pesos or 130 pesos, I thought, oh my goodness, I can remember when it was 25 pesos, but I have to remember that's been over 20 years ago. So yes, the prices have gone up, gone up everywhere. So that's just my little tidbit about the topic of gentrification. I don't have a whole long ramble about it other than just to say that it's not, the prices of rentals are going up everywhere. And you might say, well, why is that? I don't know. I can understand in some places that there are expats moving in, but when you consider that there's a lot of people coming in, maybe they were raised in the United States or Mexicans and they're coming back, there's got to be hundreds or thousands and thousands of people coming back. So if little towns weren't ready for the influx of people coming in, then it does get harder to find places to rent. So I don't have the answers for everything, but I just wanted to mention that the rentals prices going up, it's everywhere throughout Mexico. All right, I hope you have a blessed day. God bless you, and remember to like and subscribe. Bye.